Some say to make it as a successful architect or engineer, you have to work 60, 80 plus hour weeks. That unreasonable hours and late nights are just part of the gig. They tell you it's always been this way and part of the culture. That you're young, you have to work harder. You want to stick it out and start leading your dream projects, then hard work is what it takes and long hours. But the truth is that you've been sold the biggest lie in this industry. Because right now, there are many young architects and engineers who are succeeding in advancing their careers without working those hours or being the last one to leave the office and sacrificing their sanity and personal lives. Instead, they're leading projects they're passionate about, pursuing the projects that got them excited about the industry in the first place. And they still have time for other parts of their life, whether it's spending more time with their friends and family, being able to recharge and relax, or other life things like taking care of their health, doing hobbies, or even finding the one. And I know that because I'm one of those engineers who've advanced their career while maintaining the perfect balance and working on meaningful projects. All thanks to a powerful tool that I'm going to demo you in the next 7 minutes. I'm Dylan, a licensed engineer who's led 700 plus million in major projects, from hospitals to corporate offices to stadiums. I'm proud to say I've led a fulfilling career, and I love when I can point to a building and say, I designed that. It's rewarding to feel the sense of pride in being able to be part of something meaningful and lasting. And that's why you and I got into this industry. But none of that would have ever happened if I would have stayed on the route that 90% of fresh architects and engineers are currently on, such as working on draining assignments like creating views, naming and renaming sheets, and all those tedious little project setup tasks that cut into your nights and weekends with no compensation for the extra hours sacrificed. And worse, actually, it's a slap in the face, is that I would argue the ones who tell us to work ourselves to death didn't have it as rough as we do now. Our workload has exploded with complex new building codes and regulations. Despite advances like Revit, you spend hours researching codes and inputting complex systems. There's just so much more to do, and it keeps you stuck doing grunt work while fighting to hit deadlines, but still feeling inadequate because of extreme overtime hours and endless demands, which leaves you little time to learn techniques that boost efficiency. And without efficiency, projects drag on and you can't maximize your talents. So here, stuck in this negative cycle, working yourself to the bone every night, you never develop the skills needed to take on more ambitious work and projects. And it's sad that this culture normalized staying till the final hour, making sure every second counts. Everything is now a competition over who can withstand the grind the longest, a total game of egos. And that leaving early gets you labeled as not committed enough. But it's all just a race to the bottom. And again, that same culture tells you to stick it out, that the promotions will come, that you'll move up someday. But it starts to feel like a gamble with everything on the line. Your ambition, career potential, social life, and mental and physical well-being are being stripped away. Unsure if or when all these sacrifices will pay off before the inevitable moment comes when you decide to fold your hand and walk away for good. But I'm here to show you a different path today. A way to get more done in less time by using a tool that allows you to automate your Revit project setup. It's going to create all of your floor and ceiling plans, place them on sheets, apply view templates, name them accordingly, and number it all. And it's going to get it all done in minutes, not hours or days. So you can finally tap into a more efficient workflow and gain visibility by delivering projects faster, allowing you to start working with leadership on more ambitious designs that will accelerate your career. This is the same tool other architects and engineers have used to take control of their schedule and focus on the meaningful work that advances their career so they can do projects like these. This powerful tool I'm talking about is called Sheets Made Simple. Let me give you a quick demo so you can see exactly how easy it is to get started, so you can finally experience the deep satisfaction and sense of momentum that comes from flying through tasks that used to slow you down. First, open up a Revit project that I need to set up sheets for. For this example, let's say that I want to do a 15-story building. I simply open Sheets Made Simple and choose a few settings for my views and sheets. First, I enter my sheet series name. Next, I choose my view template that I want applied. Now I select the floor, ceiling plans I need sheets for. I put in my sheet numbers, choose my title block, click a few other options, and that's it. In just a few clicks, everything gets set up. Now watch as I run Sheets Made Simple on this Revit model. As you can see, there are currently no views or sheets set up here, but now I click the Sheets Made Simple button. Within seconds, it works its magic. Just like that, 60 views, 60 sheets are created for each level and unit of the building. All the views are automatically placed on the sheets in the perfect position. And everything is named and numbered sequentially. And there you have it, a full sheet set for a 15-story building set up completely in just a couple minutes. There you have it. A task that once overwhelmed you is now simple and fast. Are you starting to count up the hours here of how much time you'll be giving yourself back? You can finally leave the office earlier and have your weekends free to recharge and do activities that bring you joy. You can finally escape the grind and pour your energy into creative, meaningful work that moves you. Sheets Made Simple lifts the burden so you can channel your talents into passions. And once this happens, you're going to experience a renewed purpose, a sense of pride in your skills, so you can prove to yourself and others you have what it takes to succeed on your own terms. So you can feel the respect and recognition you deserve for bringing your vision to life. So you can reach new heights in your career based on your talents, not just the hours you log. The gap between the career you dreamed of and your daily reality comes down to small shifts, starting with a tool just like this. Once you start using it in your day-to-day work, you're going to be able to automate your Revit projects and finally save hours upon hours. Never again will you have to labor for days or weeks putting views and sheets together. All those hours saved will let you focus on meaningful design work that makes you stand out and shine. It will give you time for the projects that matter, the ones that get you noticed and move your career ahead faster than your peers. No more bleary-eyed hours straining to focus, no more yawning through exhaustive all-nighters. No more precious weekends swallowed up by mundane tasks. And let's talk about what you're really getting here. You're giving yourself a fair shot at reclaiming your time so you can push your talents forward instead of standing still. The odds have been stacked against you by the ingrained overwork culture, outdated tools that hold you back, and managers that don't value work-life balance. And that's why we're leveling the playing field and putting the odds back in your favor. The investment, just $16 a month, and cancel anytime. That's pennies compared to the true cost of not reclaiming your time. Think about how much each drained hour is worth in lost potential and growth. Even if you just earn back one extra hour each week, this tool pays for itself many times over. And that's before factoring in the renewed passion and control over your career trajectory. At just $16 a month, this is quite simply a steal, like finding a winning lottery ticket on the sidewalk. Question is, are you ready to cash it in and change your odds for the better? When I was coming up and paying my dues, I would have killed to have this from the start. I remember how all those late nights took such a toll on me. I was stuck in the weeds, just trying to push projects out the door, one after another. As soon as I finished one, the next walked in that same door. And that endless stress steadily spilled over, affecting all areas of my life. It actually led to some serious health problems for me and others. I remember getting shingles while on vacation and having an itching, burning pain on my chest and back for 10 excruciating days. Couldn't even enjoy being away because the stress followed me wherever I went. Sadly, I wasn't the only one suffering the health consequences. Friends of mine developed issues like cancer, high blood pressure, and erratic heartbeats at such an early age. It's things like this that had me asking, why do we believe that being miserable now guarantees rewards later? Why do we believe working nonstop equals more rewards? This work culture would love to have you believe all those things, but it never worked for me. In fact, I didn't start becoming successful in my career until I started working less by taking advantage of tools like Sheets Made Simple, because my time and mental bandwidth was freed up working on things that actually mattered, like working on tasks that's going to move the needle for my career and get me better projects, getting licenses and certifications, and working and networking alongside the best in the office. And you can be on your way to do the same too. And that starts with Sheets Made Simple. Click the button around the page and you'll be taken to a secure checkout page to get instant access. And you can get started just minutes from now. And you know what? I'll make the decision a no-brainer because I'm not asking you to say yes today. I'm just asking you to say maybe. Because you can test drive Sheets Made Simple for 30 days. And if it doesn't save you hours, simply contact us and we'll refund all your money back. No questions, headaches, or hoops to jump through. How's that for fair? When you say maybe to Sheets Made Simple today, you're going to have all your floor and ceiling plans set up with just a few clicks, meaning you'll have projects set up in minutes. So you have the opportunity to produce exceptional work and accomplish more, which will get you noticed and elevate your career. Say maybe for 30 days and start positioning yourself for that promotion. It's time to stop gambling on your career and start stacking the deck in your favor.